The strength of the human mind. Hello, my friends. That's what comes to me to talk to you about today. And I'm going to share my personal story with you in this to demonstrate my point. So I have a close family member who is struggling, who is suffering from the consequences of mental, emotional, and physical stuckness, looping, revisiting the same thought, the same feeling, the same actions. And yes, this is blown up into a bigger experience, but I think this is showing the point quite strongly. So this person in my family is dealing with alcoholism to a point where it's every day, all day, and a decision to choose life and get better or keep going. And what I notice in this person's thought process is, but 20 years ago this happened and it still hurts me. But 5 years ago this happened and that has caused me emotional trauma. But this time this happened, so I'm afraid to take a different step. But that time something happened that hurt me, so therefore I can't take another step. Now I'm sure you can recognize that this pattern is present in most of us who are visiting the same thoughts when it comes to stepping forth in life. And right here I'm talking to my spiritual entrepreneur friends, because it is us, those of us who bring forth something new, those of us who are translating the unaudible voice and the unseen messages that we receive to bring to the world. We are here to bring our gifts to the world, that which we hear through divine guidance. And in so many of us, I'm going to leave myself out of it now because I have shifted over to conviction, and I will speak about that also. So what I used to do in the past, and it seems like it's a space where most get stuck for the longest time. Those repeating thoughts of, I don't know, I'm not brave enough, I don't know it yet, who am I to teach, I need more clarity, I don't have all the tools, I don't have all the information. It's the same thing. And typically it does get cycled in the, I don't have enough clarity yet. I don't see it yet. What is it that I'm to do yet? I'm kind of afraid to take the next step because it's new. This is what happened in the past, so I'm taking from it. And many say, okay, so I know enough now where I see it's a limiting belief and I should do something different, but the actions don't really follow. And what I have found, that frequency that will support that action to take a different action, is conviction. Conviction in you choosing and knowing that now you're starting on this new path. It's being convicted in the old way doesn't work. So I'm simply and completely turning away from that, and I am deciding to go on this new path, and I am convinced that this is the path for me. Because the energetic power of conviction supporting your belief system, your self-concept, it will make it not just easier for you to take a step, but you're going to want to take a step. Because you're going to want to see the difference, to see something new. Conviction repositions your body into the new flow of life. And the flow of life is, life wants to thrive. Life wants to experience. Life wants to see what's new. Life is curious. And all this week, I am experiencing conviction through my own journey and also experiencing this in the family. Now, this is quite a high stress situation, and also observing myself, where do I choose to turn my focus and my eyes? Because I am also here to serve. And yes, it is very easy to get, what is that word? When you, I can't think of the word, when you start to suffocate and drown in the distractions and say, this is something very important, I have to put my life on hold because this is nearly a life and death situation. Holding your awareness, your power of awareness to see, yes, it is a situation and I am not that. Yes, it is an experience, I am not that. I am here to do what I'm here to do. And when I say I am asking you, spiritual entrepreneurs, to speak to yourself in that. Can you speak to yourself in that? That I am here to do what I am here to do. So what is it that I can start to turn my attention away, even if momentarily, even if temporarily, to bring my focus into what it is that I'm here to do and become convinced in it? Because, like I said, conviction is such a supporting frequency. It's a different state of consciousness, and from conviction, you can step easier forward. And of course, if you'd like help in this embodied conviction workshop that I ran last week, and so now the recording is available. It was a powerful consciousness shifting experience. So you can comment conviction if you would like the link. I highly recommend it, not just because I did it, but because it is a very powerful shift in a short amount of time. It drops you into that space within you where you actually see yourself and you can make that decision consciously and in the power of you, of your decisive power to say, okay, from now, this is what I do. So again, comment conviction if you would like to experience what it is to feel conviction in your body and step forth from that space. I thank you, my friends.